Hello there, let's learn tresleches cake here at Pasteleology by Vimal. It's a Mexican cake which is a sponge cake soaked in three kinds of milk. Tresleches simply translate as tres 3 and leches milk. This is one of the best recipe I make in my kitchen. You should definitely try this. Now depending upon the region from where you are, they might add flavors to your milk, say for saffron, coffee, rose water, even top it with some desiccated coconut. So without any further delay, let's roll that intro. To make the tresleches sponge, you need 3 eggs separated. That means 3 egg yolk and 3 egg white. 75 grams of sugar to go with egg yolk and 25 grams of sugar to go with the egg white. 40 ml of milk, 65 grams of all-purpose flour and 5 ml of vanilla extract. Start the sponge by whipping egg yolk and 75 grams of sugar with vanilla essence to a pale yellow color. Once your egg yolk and sugar turn into a pale yellow color, add the milk and mix it well to create a smooth mixture. Now our mix is ready. I will show you the texture. This is what you should be getting, a smooth and thin batter. Sieve the all-purpose flour into the egg mix. This will help to remove all the unwanted foreign particles and lumps inside the flour. Using a rubber spatula, carefully fold the flour into the egg mix and transfer it into a glass bowl. Now let's start whipping the egg white. Once the egg white is whipped into a soft peak like this, add your sugar and whip it again. Alright, our egg white is whipped now. Let me show you the texture. Right, you should have a soft peak like this. Now that's it. Let's fold this whipped egg white into the egg yolk mix. By the way, this is called as meringue. There are different types of meringue which I'll be covering in my future videos. Before we adding this, let me show you how to check the texture of a meringue. You can leave the whisk inside and you turn it around like this. So it should not fall down. See, you can see inside, it will stay there. That's the way it should be. Okay, let's fold it into the egg yolk. Using a rubber spatula, carefully fold the meringue into the egg yolk mix. Add little by little. We are not adding any baking powder in this recipe because the egg white will be giving the volume for this sponge. Very carefully fold it without breaking air bubbles inside. Prepare a baking dish with parchment paper and transfer the batter into it. Let's bake the cake at 170 degrees Celsius for 25 to 30 minutes. Depending upon your oven, the temperature and time slightly vary, so keep an eye on that. And make sure that your oven is preheated and ready before you make this cake, because since we are using a whipped egg white inside this, you can't leave this batter outside for a long time because it will go down. So make sure that once it is prepared, straight away you put it in the oven and bake it. Alright, now our cake is baked and ready. You can see nice golden brown color around. To check the baking, insert a skewer or a toothpick and it should come out really clean. Now our cake is baked and ready. Let's keep it aside until it completely cool down. Meanwhile, let's make the tresleches. As I mentioned, tresleches is 3 kinds of milk. To make this, you need 170 ml of evaporated milk, 125 ml of sweetened condensed milk, and 40 ml of full fat fresh milk. And let's add 5 ml of vanilla extract to this. Mix it well using a wire whisk, and that's it. Our tresleches is ready. Now if you don't get evaporated milk in the market, don't worry, you can always make this at home by reducing full fat milk up to 40% of its volume on a medium or low flame. Now for this recipe, you should reduce 500 ml of milk. Once the cake is cooled down, remove the parchment paper from it. Now let me show you the texture of the sponge. You can see this. Let's place the cake back in the dish and pour the tresleches on top. You can even make some pockets using a fork. This will help the milk to get absorbed inside the cake well. Let's put it in the refrigerator for at least an hour to get it completely soaked, and then we will apply a layer of vanilla chantilly cream on top, which is whipped cream with sugar. Ideally, you should be putting it overnight inside the chiller to get it completely soaked. Since we don't have the patience to do so, let's wait for an hour. To make the vanilla chantilly cream, whip together with 25 grams of icing sugar and 2 ml of vanilla extract. Let's garnish it using some fresh strawberries. So that's tresleches. You cannot go wrong with this recipe. It's that easy to make. So do try this and tag me on my Instagram handle. And if you like this content, please do consider subscribing for more recipes and videos. So I'll see you all in the next video.